short. Now, if there's no torch, it's a big red sign for me to engage without a torch. But we can take read it just as we would do, like if we were taking it with a stop loss just up there and then target 2R. Looks very easy, right? That's what I wanted to do. Probably will go even beyond these lows, but it seems like you just want to go without me. Now, if I want to grade it, if I have to grade it, then I'll grade it again B scenario as the stop searches the remaining above and 930 just can take it out and then drop lower. But we'll see. So B plus, I never take them, and we take read them. Those who are new, take read me just watching.
நீங்கள் 10 o'clock ஒரு ஹை இம்பேக்ட் நியூஸ் இருக்குது. ஸோ 10 o'clock வரைக்கும் வெயிட் பண்ணுறது பெஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கும். நமக்கு இன்றைக்கி வியூ என்னென்னு பார்க்கும்போது நமக்கு வீக்லியில் வந்து ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஃபுல் புல்லிஷ் தான். டெய்லி ஆல்சோ ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு புல்லிஷில் தான் இருக்குது. 4 hour பார்க்கும்போது புல்லிஷ் தான். அண்ட் 4 hourல ஒரு ஃபேர் வேல்யூ கேப் இருக்குது. எஸ்டர்டே நேற்று வந்து லாங் நல்ல ஒரு ஹை ரேஞ்ச் தான், மேலே தான் மார்க்கெட் போயிருக்கு. ஸோ நமக்கு எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் பார்க்கும்போது ஈக்குவல் ஹை இங்கே ஈவினிங் இது வச்சுருக்கு. இந்த லண்டன் லோ நல்ல ஒரு லிக்விடிட்டியாக இருக்கும் இன்னைக்கு.
What is PMI? PMI is Purchasing Manager Index. It's an economic.
இது வந்து செல் சைட் லிக்விடிட்டி. இன்னைக்கு லண்டன் லோ
of monthly surveys.
இது வந்து 4 hour ஃபேர் வேல்யூ கேப் பார்ப்போம்.
Right, nasdaq.
இது நேற்று பிஎம் செஷனோட லோ. இதுக்கு வர வந்தாலும் சான்ஸ் இருக்கு.
We got a average
ரெண்டு லிக்விடிட்டி
index, economic index.
பேரிஷ்க்கு எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணலாம். அண்ட் ஆல்சோ
right,
இந்த FEG வந்து மார்க்கெட் இது க்ளோஸ் வச்சிருச்சுன்னா இதுல இருந்து சப்போர்ட் எடுத்துட்டு கீழே வர வாய்ப்பு அதிகமாக இருக்கு. ஆல்ரெடி லண்டன் ஹையை வந்து மார்க்கெட் வந்து எடுத்துருச்சு, ஸ்வீப் பண்ணியிருக்கு. ஸோ பார்ப்போம் இன்னும் நடக்குதுன்னு. மார்க்கெட் இன்னும் ஓப்பன் ஆக ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் 4 நிமிஷம் பக்கமாக இருக்குது. மற்றபடி வீக்லி டெய்லி 4 hourலாம் நல்ல ஒரு புல்லிஷில் தான் இருக்குது. ஆனாலும் கீழே நல்ல ஒரு லிக்விடிட்டி இருக்குது. எடுத்துட்டு இங்கேருந்து கன்ஃபர்மேஷன் எதாவது கிடைச்சா பை பார்க்கலாம். இல்லை ப்ரைஸ் இங்கேருந்து எஸ்எம்டி எதாவது கொடுத்து கன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கிடைச்சா செல் சைடுக்கு இங்கே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டார்கெட் இது, செகண்ட் டார்கெட் இது வரைக்கும் நமக்கு அழகாக எய்ம் பண்ணலாம்.
So look, that's how you can frame the 930 distribution. Majority of the time there will be a Judas, right? There will be Judas, and when there's equal high, like clean like this, it usually gives a Judas there and then goes to the target. But most of the time, we don't do a delivery without a Judas. Judas always, like not most of the time, always Judas is there. Sometimes it just happens.
Order flow 15 minutes order flow நல்ல புல்லிஷ்ல தான் இருக்கு.
And we don't want to see it's happening prior 9:30. We want to see it's happening at 9:30 with two-stage delivery. Those who don't understand what I'm talking here, you can go through my 9:30 lecture and you will understand. I made 2 9:30 lecture, one in 2023 and then another one this year, so you guys can check it out. I use the same stuff deal. And if you have free time, go through my contents inside the Discord. Even though those things like I made years ago, I
daily candle பார்க்கும்போது நல்ல புல்லிஷ் தான் இருக்கு. இங்க சப்போர்ட் எடுக்கலாம். மேபி இந்த FEGக்கு வந்தாலும் ஒன்றும் சொல்றது இல்லை. இங்கிருந்து ஒரு கன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கிடைச்சாலும் பை பார்க்கலாம். அதனால தான் 15 நிமிஷம் பார்க்கும்போது நமக்கு ஆர்டர் ஃப்ளோ வந்து புல்லிஷில் தான் இருக்குது. பார்ப்போம் இந்த இன்வர்ஷன் இந்த FEG வந்து பிலோ க்ளோஸ் வச்சிருச்சுன்னா இந்த இன்வர்ஷன்லேயே மார்க்கெட் சப்போர்ட் எடுத்து கீழே வர அதிகமான வாய்ப்பு இருக்குது. அதை நம்ம மார்க் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ஜஸ்ட்டு அதை ஒரு இன்வர்ஷன் FEG அதை வந்து எல்லோ கலரில் போட்டுக்கலாம், அப்போ தான் நமக்கு தெரியும். ஓகே, கீழே க்ளோஸ் வச்சிருச்சா இல்லை வைக்கல, ஸ்டில் இந்த கேண்டில் எப்படி க்ளோஸ் வைக்கிறது அதை பொறுத்து இருக்குது. 9:30 ஓப்பன் ஆயிடுச்சு, 10 o'clock நியூஸ் இருக்குது, பார்ப்போம். எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறது இந்த லண்டனில் அதை விட்டுச்சுன்னா இந்த இது yesterday
So
PM
the
session low.
expectation turned out to be true. It's just giving us the short before 9:30 without us in it, and that's okay. Why are we getting a one stage delivery today? Because as I've said, before 9:30 we can already see a power of three accumulation, clean manipulation into the gaps, and that likely gave one stage delivery. Also, we are now under midnight open and 7 a.m. open. Yeah, we wanna go much lower, bro. Look at 4 hour chart. We wanna trade into that 4 hour previous 4 hour low, 2 a.m. low. And yeah, still hasn't purged it, haven't purged it. So we'd like to see what happens after the purge. And once we purge it, we are getting a bullish SMT. So long term, do you see a reversal into these highs? Well, I obviously see it if we are not coming back up.
ஒரு 1 minute இருக்கு ஓப்பன் ஆக.
Getting support from midnight opening price. It looks like ES getting finally some momentum towards buy side. Probably they want to clear out these equal highs and then we get a short. That's what it looks
okay,
like.
market open ஆக போகுது.
9:30 just
ரெடி
second.
ஆயிக்கலாம். ஓப்பன் ஆயிருச்சு.
There we go, 9:30 candle. No purge. Only sell side purge.
சின்ன கேப் தான்.
But yes, ES is coming up. Right, so they're coming up for these equal highs. Alright. Let's see if we can get a trade on in Q. Oh no. You see that? They ended up not purging it.
Okay, close and open. Okay.
Because no purge. But on ES we did a purge. But that was so quick. Just as I saw the purge.
கீழ வந்துருச்சு. price open ஆனோனே.
Right. It delivered the purge, delivered that SMT, and then no chance to even execute anything. But at least good to see that how we were able to track this bearish delivery into previous 4-hour lows. That's good. Now we want to see it dropping even lower.
price open ஆனோனே கீழ தான் போகுது.
Equal highs intact, right? So intact journal if we reverse the PMI. That's what it looks like. So we got ASMT, no SMT yet.
இந்த லிக்விடிட்டி எடுத்துருச்சு. நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் மார்க் பண்ணது இந்த லண்டன் லோ ஸ்வீப் பண்ணிருச்சு 9:30 ஓப்பனில். எனக்கு இன்னொரு பெண்டிங் வந்து இந்த இது அண்ட் ஆல்சோ இது ஒரு 4 hour எஃப்இஜி. அது விட்டுச்சுன்னா இந்த இது வந்து நல்ல ஒரு நேத்தோடைய பிஎம் செஷன் நியூயார்க் பிஎம் செஷனோட லிக்விடிட்டி செல் சைட் லிக்விடிட்டி இன்னும் பெண்டிங் இருக்கு பார்ப்போம். க்ளோஸ் வச்சிருச்சு. கரெக்டாக நம்ம இந்த நினச்ச மாதிரி இந்த எஃப்இஜியில் போய் market confirmation கொடுத்து தான் கீழே வந்துட்டு இருக்கு.
So that's the best type of SMT scenario. With these equal highs, same exact scenario we got yesterday, remember? Same exact looking scenario on yesterday, but Dow is doing something good. Dow is doing something very good. Dow is coming back up to clear out these equal highs, so probably we got a bearish day today. And the likely Monday's lows are now target. I thought Dow will drop into the Monday's lows and we get a bullish SMT. Dow is not doing it. Dow is going for that equal high, completely opposite. So NQ and ES makes a lot of sense to come to Monday's lows and Monday's AM lows. So I really want to see if I can take up. I don't want to see them coming back up now though. So I do want to see them going lower. Right now, if they do come back up now, why I don't want to see them? Because I'm not gonna get that clean 2R. Right, I'm probably gonna get a 1R. Oh, it's a clean 2R. But still, if they drop it a little bit lower and then we get a trade from somewhere a little bit below from us, that would be better, I guess, for this scenario. Also, we have PMI incoming, so no. Now looking back to the trade, it without a purge, it wasn't a plus setup, right? But why did it happen without a purge? Because of the power of three, because of the two-stage delivery that happened before 9:30, right? Does it make sense? Those who watched my lecture, I think it does make sense, right? Because we can already see a clean power of three before 9:30. Every single time when the market has something like this before 9:30, it does one stage delivery. So you can keep a track of it if you want. I'm gonna take read another setup here. All right, again, all of these equal highs above. Otherwise, this should have been a plus short. But again, we got no purge above, but we have a lot of sell stops to take. So bias says we will go lower. So gonna take read this one until we clear out these highs. We see any setup, I'll just end up take reading them. So I can take reading this one. All right, so these are not B plus. I'm not marking them B plus either because of the equal highs that we have above. So anytime price can reverse, which I don't want to see before 950, but if they do it, look, if they do it, then we just will end up tape reading all the setups, all the scenarios that we got here before the purge. And I really want to see the dropping lower now. That will make it easier, and I'll be very confident to take that long. Who took a long and didn't work? Cooper? 101 potential. Yeah, I want to say it's giving a full 2R potential in B76. That's why I don't want to say it's reversing now already. And looking at higher time frame, it makes a lot of sense for us to reach the Monday's PM lows now as Dow is purging it. So likely once Dow clears it out, we get a huge bearish SMT and then probably we go lower. We'll see. If you remember, our narrative on Dow was to see Monday's lows getting purged. That's a lot of equal lows. Once we clear out the equal highs, we have only one-sided liquidity left, which are equal lows. And now look, even if they offer inversion now, bullish inversion, it's a big no for us because they left opposite liquidity, like opposing liquidity. So again, warning mark here and warning mark up there. But if they do clear out these while keeping these now, I'm very bearish. So if the scenario turns out to be like this, then I love it even more. But while waiting for this, I probably will miss a long. That's okay. Same exact thing on ES, so a big no for me in longs. I really wanted to take it, but look, a lot of devil smart just below. I made that mistake yesterday, went for a partial trade. So not gonna do it, but it looks very good. A 101 is very, very potential. Right, so this is the scenario. I'll grade it B plus. If you want, you can just do 101. But for me, I'm tape reading. I'm waiting for that short, which I think will be more high quality. Yesterday I made the same mistake. Yesterday we went for that partial setup, and then I got stopped out. So same exact scenario as yesterday. Now in this scenario, I'll just wait. Very nice retest. Very nice retest. Who is in it? No, do decide if it's A plus for you. All right. I'm okay to not take any setup that I don't think A plus, but always practice independence, right? Just because I'm saying it's not A plus doesn't mean that if it's A plus to you, then take it. Just doing what I see. High probability to me. So very nice expansion. Quite nice expansion. I think you guys can hold those who are in it for a full 2 hour with a partial, of course. With a partial, of course, you have to secure a partial around this key level. And if they end up being very bullish, you can hold for the high, but a partial must be secured around this key level. Now Dow took the highs. Another purge would clear all of the buy stops. It looks like they would reverse very soon towards sell side again on NQNES. Very interesting price action nonetheless. Unlike yesterday, I find it very interesting today, even to just take it. Yesterday it was just one-sided. Today's going back and forth, and that's a price action where I perform really good when it's a back and forth, and not so much like yesterday one-sided delivery. Most of the time just triggers chop. That's what we saw yesterday, right? One-sided expansion, and then that triggered that chop. So we don't have that today, and I think expansion is due on chart. So we'll see. So we'll see expansion towards sell side, which I think is due, and waiting for that. This narrative still seems very high probability to me. One final purge on Dow. Now look at 1 minute chart on Dow. Very bearish type scenario on Dow. Let's take a look at the minute chart on Dow. Look, such a huge push. Dow will definitely trigger a little bit of chop if we are not chopping now, but definitely a reversal incoming once we get that gap confirmed on Dow. Look how much of an imbalance we have now. So a lot of imbalance to feel for Dow, and now one-sided delivery, one-sided target. All the targets are now towards sell side. So we'll see. It's not PPI. Umami, go to forexfactory.com. Let me share the link to you. And you'll see we got some PMI news, not PPI, PMI. I think PPI, we don't have it scheduled for the week next week probably. I don't care about the PPI news. Yeah, next week on Thursday we got PPI incoming. PPI alone is nothing. Usually we got with PPI unemployment claims, so that's the major news. It's coming next week. Another retest, a lot of equal highs. I would hold this trade if I was in it because of the equal highs. It looks so obvious now that they would like to trade into it. He has already cleared it. He has already cleared most of it. Right? He has already has a SMT with 847 high. 847 high is coming up there. So we already got a SMT. Do secure a partial. Now you have to secure a partial because of the SMT that's just here if you are in it. So you're not giving any potential more than 1 hour. That's what I was worried about. I did not see a full 2R in this trade, only a partial, which is which will be coming, I guess, around this key level 23,368. While we have a lot of equal lows to take now, so short looks pretty obvious. We got another it looks like a final purge, probably reverse after, so I'm done with tape reading this one. I'll wait for that short. And looks to me, if we invert this, I'm going to measure my risk, but still too much though. Try to remember the scenario from yesterday. I still would like to see a little bit of purge. We got no purge on NQ, so at least a single purge above this swing high is what I would like to see. But damn, we got nothing other than a bearish SMT. And usually the bearish SMT, any SMT doesn't work when we have this much of equal highs. So if they offer me a short now, I'm not confident in it, even though I see it, but I'll be very confident if you, it doesn't matter Dow purged it or not. It literally doesn't matter when the scenario is like this. I was speaking the same exact thing yesterday, right, lol, but the thing is, you guys forget. Why did you forget the same exact scenario from yesterday? Let me go back. This one. There was a bearish SMT, remember? And everybody was like short. Kane was like, took a short and then got banned because of that. There was no short. And when we got equal highs like this, no SMT gonna work. No SMT gonna work. And until we get a purge. So, see that? Now I'm ready to take a short. If the short is here. How many of you are still in it? Or secured a partial? Reply +1, those who took it. Yeah, gave a full 2R without a partial. With a partial, we will get a full 2R up there. Yeah, now you're good. If you took a partial, you're good, I guess, in this scenario. It was a nice call. I think we called 2 trades already. But those, both of these were B around B plus, B my high.
830 high எடுத்துருச்சு.
Look at this week, right on 50-minute chart. Really? Yeah, today's 9:30 offered both long and both short. I wish we had no equal lows like
10 மணிக்கு
this.
நியூஸ் இருக்கு, அதனால தான் மார்க்கெட்டு கொஞ்சம் அப்படி இப்படின்னு இருக்குது போல். 4 ஹவர் பார்க்கும்போது கரெக்டாக அந்த ஃபேர் வேல்யூ எல்லாம் அந்த லிக்விடிட்டி எடுத்து தான் போகுது. இருந்தாலும் இது வந்து ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு பர்ஜ், ஒரு லிக்விடிட்டி ஸ்வீப் மாதிரி இல்லை, ஆனால் ஸ்வீப் பண்ணியிருக்கு. 10 மணிக்கு நியூஸ் இருக்கிறதுனால கொஞ்சம் எடுக்காமல் இருக்கிறது தான் நல்லது.
Looks like only expansion, right? We have traded above the accumulation phase. That was a surprise even to me. Now that they're just pushing higher without even returning back to the discount of higher time frame. Now for price, I think this was enough as a discount. In my eye, it wasn't enough. We just traded into our high probability target 1 previous 4-hour low. Nothing else. Where can we go if we're bullish? This target can be a drawn liquidity. We got some equal highs there. Let's go down to the 5-minute chart. Multiple equal highs, and this was a news high from 31st July at 16 o'clock. So it looks like we have left a news high on 31st July. What news we had that day? around this time. So this can be a draw on liquidity. These equal lows are not really bothering me now that we have traded above this chop phase. NB76, you learned well from Maypro. You learned well. I see you tracking these power of three, so kudos to you. Kudos to you. Now let's see if we can take some long. Long looks very obvious now. I was afraid of these equal lows, but it looks like they don't want to come back for these. At least I don't see any signature, but I do see a lot of signature that they can take out these news high or data high from. So we'll wait for something to look A plus to me in terms of long. I'm also okay if they give me a short. Right, we still have a lot of target to go for below us, but it looks very much like a long scenario, especially now that we have traded above this accumulation phase. Until we go below it, I don't see any short. And that's what I was not expecting either. I was expecting a single purge and then we go lower, but we ended up even closing multiple bodies above. On 3-minute chart we closed, on 5-minute chart we closed, and looks bullish until we got some more confirmation. 9:50 macro, PMI coming in 10 minutes. NB76 usually tracks very nice power tree delivery. So do share your chart with us, bro. When you think a power of three can repeat, it's easy, right? It's easy to see it. You only have to mark the accumulation phase. Usually the manipulation is due with those accumulation phase, and that's how it works. Most of the time we feel the gap. We feel that bearish gap on on ES 15-minute chart, complete fill up of the bearish gap. Dow already reversing. Let's see what happens. You are welcome, NG. You are welcome. I've been trying to learn deeper trades. It's easy, bro. It's very easy. The simplest strategy in the whole freaking world, I think, power of three. It's that good, right? And you can literally track and get confident with these moves if you see nice power of three.
இன்னும் கிளியரா ஒன்றும் இல்லை
And it's easy because a chop phase we all can identify, nothing hard about that. And if there's a chop phase, there's manipulation due, there's distribution due, all that good stuff. I'm waiting to see if I'm correct with the bias, right? My bias, as I've told you guys, was bearish. My high probability target 1 got traded, but the remaining 2 targets are not yet traded. And towards buy side, I only have 1 target, which is that data high from 31st July PM session. So it makes so much more sense to me for us to go lower today, as we have not yet traded into any discount of the range. So
இன்னொரு half an hourல மார்க்கெட் இது இன்னொரு வாட்டி ஸ்வீப் பண்ணீங்க என்ன விழுந்தா கூட சூப்பரா இருக்கும் மார்க்கெட்.
Not really getting any A plus scenario here, not for long, not for short. So let's see, guys. I caught the manipulation short, so thank you, Hydra. You're welcome. You should figure out what works for you best, right? I'm okay with missing these setups because I know I'll be able to track multiple more in a month. But if you practice independence, some setups that I don't consider as A plus, to you probably it's A plus, right? And you only need that much of instinct uh, from inside that tells you, all right, that's your A plus setup. Go for it with a low risk, right? But if you're afraid of losing, then also if you are here just for signals, you won't be able to do none of that. You will be very much dependent on me, and which I don't want to see anybody dependent on me. Not so good for my business, but I want to see people progressing, right? And there's no progress ever will be happening if you just rely on somebody's trading. You have to be like coming here with a learning mood, and also you have to practice on your own what you see. The way I trade is very simple. I just mark gaps, equal highs, equal lows, and power of three. If this to you looks tough to do, then probably trading is not for you. This is the easiest thing, easiest way to trade. No noise on our chart, only key levels, and that's it. How many months on average do you think it takes for someone to be fully independent? It's never months. Deep sink you. I'm honest, and it's gonna hurt you, which is no nobody. I met nobody. I'm teaching for 3 years, and I have friends who have been teaching for even longer period, like Jade Cap. I've been talking with him. He's been teaching for around 5 6 years. Nobody made it in months. Literally no one. 0 years. That's what it will take to be consistently profitable. Now you will be able to generate money. No, I'm talking about teaching. He's been trading, I think, for 10 plus years or 12 years, more than that. I'm not sure about it, but yeah, on average, 2 years, you will be able to win. Probably will get a payout, but again, you will be giving it back to the market because you don't know how the market cycle works, right? You don't know how to keep the money you make. You don't know how to be disciplined. A strategy, you can learn it in just a couple of months. So if you ask me how many months it will take for you to learn a strategy, everything that I do, 3 months, 3 to 4 months, you will know everything. But to do how I do it, it will take years because of it's not just about the strategy. It's about if you were able to crack your inner self, right? So look at me. It looks like I was able to crack my inner self. Not probably 100%, but I'm really okay with missing setups. Never feel any emotions on chart. Never feel any emotion even when I'm going through losses. So you are not there yet, right? You still feel emotion, you still blow accounts after doing all of these things, after going through losses, which I don't feel. So that I think took me around 2.5 years to master, at least 60 to 70% of inner self, and that's how much time it will take. So you can count on it. For everybody's different. Because everybody's putting in different amount of time, and also not everybody's putting time with the correct information, right? So some people spend years just with the wrong strategy, learning from the wrong people. So you can understand how it takes so much time. You have to spend enough time with the correct information and also with the correct people who can guide you to profitability, not just take money from you, not just tell you, be here, enjoy my signal service, and make me filthy rich. No, you have to look for ways that make you filthy rich, right? And that's never relying. You'll never be able to do that with relying somebody. Impossible, because you will give it back. Even though if you make money with me, just because you don't know how to control yourself, you will feel like, all right, I saw this setup with Hydra, now I'm gonna take it on my own, and you lost it. You thought you said plus, then you engaged again. You are not following your rules, and then that will trigger over trading, and then you are just giving it back. That's the cycle, right? That's the exact cycle that everybody just repeats. And until and unless you learn how to break from it, there's no question about you becoming profitable. Consistency gonna be impossible. your trading will have to look similar to what I do in terms of patience, in terms of controlling myself, in terms of staying without feeling anything. And it's hard. It's hard when money attached. Now, right now, I'm very much in control of myself because I'm already rich. I already have a lot of money. So, not worrying about making money today, tomorrow. So, in that terms, I'm very much in control. But when I was at the beginning stage, how did I do it? I forgot about the money and I remained on demo account. Until you do that, you're just making your progress lengthier. Those who have less than 3 months of experience, less than 6 months, you have to remain on demo account to to do what? You already have learned about the strategy, so why would I remain on demo account? To crack yourself, to learn more about your inner self. So we're getting the news in 1 minute, guys. We're getting the news in
நியூஸ்
1 minute. I'm
வரப்போகுது
waiting
இன்னும்
for
ஒரு
the news to
நிமிஷத்தில்.
drop, and then likely I'll be going for a trade. But here, what to do? Right, it needs another purge. Now, for a long, right, if it does this and we go higher, I think I'll execute a long. It depends on which side is getting purged first. Uh, I do want to take a short. I feel like more comfortable taking a short, but let's see. I'm letting chart speak for me, but the thing is, I don't see any setup like before. I saw setup here, short, long, but damn, look at the PMI. Holy shit, bro! I was waiting for the short. Why did you do it? Now I'm feeling a little bit of anger, right, because of what it did. I wish it did this though. It delivered a purge, right? I was literally planning for it, and then we go lower, and I had a short. Now it already smashed all the sell side target near term.
நியூஸ் வந்துருச்சு.
So again,
நல்ல
we'll
ஒரு
have to be patient
மார்க்கெட்
for
நல்ல ஒரு
another
ஃபாலே
setup. And now the
தந்துருச்சு.
thing is, we have left accumulation phase above us. Not so much choppy phase, but
இதான் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட்
it
பண்ணோம்.
is what it
அகைன்
is.
இந்த லிக்விடிட்டிக்கு வர அதிகமான
It's a
சான்ஸ் இருக்கு.
purge. If
இந்த
I zoom
எஸ்டர்டே
out, it looks like a
மண்டேவோட
back and forth
பிஎம்
day.
செஷனோட லோ லிக்விடிட்டி தான் நானும் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறேன். பார்ப்போம்.
What the fuck? Look at MNQ. It's even crazier. Let's. Oh, holy shit! There's a gap on MNQ. Do you guys? Is it for everyone or is it only me? You see that? How crazy of a delivery that was. I bet I'll see more gaps on the second chart. Let's drop down to like the second chart. Yeah, look at this shit. It's crazy how PMI delivered. Usually we don't deliver PMI like this, but again, it was a manufacturing PMI, so high impact news. Make sure to journal. It did offer a reversal ETAC, right? It did offer a reversal, but a reversal that we won't be able to trade. But it at least did. So make sure to journal next time. If it does that slow, we know what it did before and we'll be able to take it. All right, now I'm gonna wait for it to offer me something here. Plus, as I've said, I feel like short more high probability, and that's what chart is telling. But we have left a lot of devil's mark there. Devil's mark. All right, let's take a look at it. Yes, guys. I was so into the minute chart. I forgot about the higher time frame, what they were doing. Alright, yes, did something very interesting. Yes, traded into like near to yesterday's AM lows. Right, so if we end up getting a purge here, that's gonna be bullish SMT, and I'll trust that SMT. But we have also done tap into the order block, a order block that's coming after a purge. So this can also give us a reversal. And look, Dow coming for the Monday's low, so I think I'm gonna be bullish very soon. Dow will end up purging these lows, so I don't see any reason for NQ to reach there. I was expecting NQ to reach there because Dow probably wouldn't do it, but Dow ended up doing it. Now it makes a lot of sense for us to become bullish. And yeah, Let's see what we do. We got a SMT, pretty huge one, double SMTs with this, with that low. Which low? This one, right? Is it this one? What low is there? It looks bullish, but I think they still would like to do a little bit more purge. But looks very bullish. From which low we got a SMT? Can anybody tell me? We got two SMTs, one with this one, another one with some low here with a gap. So let's see what we do. I'll plot two scenarios. If this purge is not enough, right, then we get another purge. I'm still bullish. I'm very bullish in this scenario here. Now that Dow ended up purging it, if they don't show me any reversal potential to like any continuation potential, I would like to be bullish here, which I don't see any continuation. Do I see any continuation on the minute chart? I do see continuation on ES, but likely not gonna give us a chance for us to enter. If you look at this lag, 1001 has devil's mark. This whole range is full of devil's mark. It's not just one candle that printed it, multiple candles. Multiple candles. So a little bit, we drop a little bit more lower, I guess, and then we become bullish. Dow still purging these Monday's lows. So that's what giving me confidence to call it a bullish reversal already, because Dow is doing what NQ was supposed to do with these lows, but we'll see. And also they have left a lot of equal highs for what? For very likely that reason for us to reverse. Probably that will be the final purge below these lows. Another purge likely gonna be the final purge. When looking for New York AM highs, lows, do you consider them after 9 or after 9:30 New York? After 9:30 New York, mate. So those lows that I marked, right? If you look at the time, where is it? Right here. If you look at the time, these are yesterday's PM lows formed after 13 o'clock, and these are after 9:30. So New York AM session lows from yesterday. Let's see what they do. Not only Dow giving us a SMT with that low, AM and PM low, ES also about to purge it. So you can be bearish if you want. I would like to be bullish here, and I will wait for a bullish reversal. And really don't want to miss the trade now if it does and end up forming. But if I miss it, I'm okay. Just don't want to be emotional on chart. Right, because I already can see the reversal. The thing is, I don't know from where I can execute. Let's see if I can find something better. 1006, I don't see anything better. I only see this small thing. Small inversion. SMT with ES, it took the news low. The 10 a.m. low is still intact. I'm waiting for it to be purged. It's delivered. Alright, let me take a look on the minute chart. Yes, it delivered. So yeah, we are ready for long. Let's see. Oh, how many SMTs we got there? 3 SMTs. Look, makes sense for us to do this. But it would look better to me if we had another purge on NQ. But he has delivered that purge, so probably that's enough. But still looks like equal low there, right? That's what I'm worried about. I'm not gonna take it. It doesn't matter. That's too much of equal low. Look at that. I'm trying to remember yesterday's scenario. I'm not gonna do it. What I would like to see a purge. Also feeling a bit of FOMO here, honestly. If it does move from here, I definitely will feel FOMO, but I'm okay to wait for a final purge. If I miss it, I'm okay with it, but I don't see a reversal yet without a purge, even though there's a SMT. So if they end up reversing with it, probably I'll feel FOMO. But again, look, too much of equal lows. Now, price is it's very interesting price action today. At least it's teaching us a lot. When there's this much of equal lows left, right? Look, even after SMT, we are not reversing. Same exact scenario we have done with that, and same exact scenario we have seen yesterday. So how many equal lows we got, and then we don't respect SMT? If the scenario is like this, then the best scenario for us to do wait for a final purge, even though there's a SMT, and then probably go for a setup. Because if that purge was enough, that's not a good A plus reaction from the inversion, right? So again, I'm going into my journal. I don't know if you are going to be journaling or not, but all of these are going into my journal. So the next time when I see it, I'm okay to wait for a purge, and I'm also okay to miss a setup, because the purge is what high probability here. Being disciplined is hard. So choosing pain of discipline. Unlike yesterday, I jumped right into the setup without getting my A plus confirmation. I paid the price, but today I'll choose pain of discipline, and that's hard, which is I'm probably gonna miss a long if we end up activating that order block. Probably I'm missing all the setups today, but okay, let's see this order block. My plan was to see the purge and then engage from the order block, but it looks like you already want to activate the order block, which is not good. This is exactly where I'm feeling a lot of temptation for execution. I'm seeing on journal your July performance is updated for 2 weeks. You have not traded for the remaining 2 weeks. I did, and as I always say, you have to go through read me first channel, and to see if I traded it, you will have to go through recorded stream channel, and you'll see every recorded stream there. I've just not updated the journal yet, but we have traded it, and if you want to look into it, then what I did, you can check out recorded stream channel, mate. All right, I'm gonna hashtag it for you. But always, those who are new, guys, those who are new, I always say to every down stream, go to read me first channel, and also you will find every recorded stream for past, I guess, 1.5 year inside recorded stream channel, right? So look, I was correct, waiting for a purge, right? And it also did not activate the order block. I would definitely feel a lot of emotion if it did ended up activating the order block. Now let's mark the correct way. This is what I see: accumulation. You see that manipulation and distribution, which is due towards buy side. A lot of target, a lot of bullish SMT just below us. Very interesting price action nonetheless compared to yesterday. We have a lot to take rate. We have a lot to go through. Unlike yesterday, it was just one-sided. Now, to be a noob, a broke person, these are nothing. You're just looking for a trade, right? And that's why you will remain a noob. So those who want to see it, I'm going to share a part of my journal here. right? I'm gonna share two part of my journal from the yearly calendar. Wait a second here, and you will get to see how I was performing. So there goes my win rate on 150k account for almost a year of result from TradeZilla. If you wanna check that, I already shared it on the chat. And if you wanna see how much I make on those 150k account, you can take a look at. Now these are single accounts, right? I trade on multiple funded accounts, but showing you only one account stats. Last month I only made 12k, not my worst month, but the month before that
മാർക്കറ്റ് ബൈയിലായിരുന്നു, പിന്നെ സെല്ലിക്ക് മാറി. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ ഹെഡ്ജിലാക്കിട്ടെ.
The month of May I made 14,000. Now look at the win rate, all right? Money is
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. അത് സെല്ലിക്ക് മാറി. ഇത് സെല്ലിക്ക് പോവും. 1 മണിക്കൂർ മേലേക്ക് പുള്ളി വന്നു. മറ്റേത്
look at my win rate on average 56.
അല്ല, ഞാൻ അത് രണ്ടും ആയി. 10 ലോട്ട് സെല്ല് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ കയറി. അപ്പൊ ഇത് കുറച്ച് മേലേക്ക് വരാണെങ്കിൽ ആ ബൈയൊക്കെ കട്ടാക്കാന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. കാരണം മറ്റേ മേലേക്ക് പുള്ളി മാറിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. BTC ഓൾറെഡി ബിറ്റ്കോയിന് മാറി, എതീരിയം ഇപ്പൊ മാറിയുള്ളൂ. അല്ല കഴിഞ്ഞ ഇനി എടുക്കില്ല. നോക്കാം. അതായിരിക്കും നല്ലത്. ഞാൻ അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പൊ തൊടാത്തത്. ഇത് കെട്ടിട്ട്. അതെ. നാളെ നോക്കാം. പുലർച്ചയായിരിക്കും നല്ലത്.
Right? Okay. Which is that will give you idea of how you can expect me to perform.
Okay.
Over a couple of months. Okay. As I always say, my win rate is near to 60%.
രാവിലെ നോക്കാം. എന്തായാലും സെല്ലിക്ക് മാറിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. എന്നാലും നോക്കാം. രാവിലെ നോക്കാം.
Okay. I performed with a 57%, 56% win rate in the month.
അതാണ് നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞ കറക്റ്റാണ്. വൈകുന്നേരം അത് ഇനി കുറച്ച് നേരത്തേക്ക് ഇതായിരിക്കും എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ മാർക്കറ്റ് കുറച്ച് അപ്പുറത്ത് മാറി തിരിച്ചിങ്ങോട്ട്. പക്ഷെ ഇപ്പൊ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിരിക്കും. അതാണ് അതന്നെ വോള്യൂം വരികയാണ്. അത് ന്യൂയോർക്കിന്റെ അമേരിക്കന്റെ വോള്യൂം വരുമ്പോൾ അത് ഓപ്പോസിറ്റിക്ക് പോയിട്ട് തിരിഞ്ഞു വന്നു. പക്ഷെ പുള്ളി കറക്റ്റാണ്. പുള്ളി ഇപ്പൊ മാറി. ഇപ്പൊ ആ ഡയറക്ഷനിക്ക് തന്നെ പോകും. സെല്ലിക്ക് തന്നെ വീണ്ടും മാറി. അപ്പൊ ബൈക്കുള്ളത് നമ്മുടെ എക്സിറ്റ് മീൻസ് നമ്മൾ തെറ്റാണെങ്കിലും ഓപ്പോസിറ്റിക്ക് തപ്പ പുള്ളി മാറി. ഇപ്പൊ അടുത്ത താഴേക്ക് തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കും. നോക്കാം എന്തായാലും. Okay.
Right? If that's the question you were asking me, what you did for so long inside my Discord, that's what
ഇല്ല ഞാൻ നോക്കി പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ഒക്കെ ആയിരുന്നു.
around 1.5 hour. Across multiple funded accounts. Yes, I do. But these are not the journals that I shared. These are not the final journal. To check out the final journal, you can check out my journal channel inside Discord. All right, let's see what happens. So when I talk about consistency, that's what I mean. Look at my performance, and can you show me at least 2 months of your performance result? You won't. Majority of you won't. That's what I'm telling you. I'm consistent. I don't know how I'm performing this month, but I do know what does consistency look like. Only July win rate is not correct. It's showing 83% is not correct. July win rate gonna be around 55% or so. The same win rate I got in May, 56%. In April, I have not traded that much. I started trading from March. I started trading from March. So you can check out those win rate. It's around 60%. So overall, my win rate comes to 61%. Bro, I have a losing rate, not a winning rate, and that's what I'm telling you. I can show you consistency over a year, how I performed, and every month or overall my performance from here. That's a gap. So we won't have to wait for that. Yeah, silver bullet incoming. We are already inside silver bullet.
இந்த என்ட்ரி மிஸ் ஆயிருச்சு. நெட் கட் ஆயிருச்சு.
1024.
ஓகே.
already inside silver that.
கரெக்டாக ஸ்ட்ரீம் கட் ஆயிடுச்சு போல, நான் கவனிக்கல. ஆனால் இந்த என்ட்ரி போட்டிருக்கு, பார்ப்போம். இன்னும் ஸ்டில் ரன்னிங் தான். 1:2.
Umami, do it for us and do share your setup that you are taking. Let's see if it does reverse or goes in your favor. Right? You can do it for us. Because every time Umami takes a setup, it just reverses. Right? It just wanna reverse. So let's see. These order blocks were not enough. They came back for the lows. Dow is even going even deeper, more deeper. More equal highs. And we are about to print SMT with the PM lows with yes. Let's see what happens. And next, once we close this 15-minute candle,
நல்ல 1:2
we
ஆறாரு.
will have
நல்ல
this
அப்படியே
gap to chart
இந்த
target.
எஃபிஜியில்
Right? We
தான்
don't have
நம்ம
to
எடுத்தோம்.
like wait
சரி,
for
ஒரு
price to
சின்ன
reach all the
எஃபிஜி
way to
தான்
the
ஆக்சுவலாக.
benchmark.
ஆனால் நல்ல
We target
எஸ்எம்டியோட
this
உள்ள
gap.
என்ட்ரி இது
I think we're
ஆக்சுவலாக.
good.
இது இங்கே வச்சு போட்டு பார்த்தோன்னா
Looks like it's going for 17 July 10 a.m. fair value gap. It's also BPR. It's coming for the lows. Don't you see that? Monday's lows, Monday's PM lows. But let's see if they reverse. They'll got it, deliver the SMT now. Clean one with ES. Now the 50-minute gap will be the drawn liquidity for me.
ஓகே, டார்கெட் ஹிட் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆயிடுச்சு, எக்ஸாக்ட் ஆயிடுச்சு.
Let's see what key levels it aligns with.
ஓகே, நல்ல ஒரு என்ட்ரி. ரொம்ப நாளுக்கு அப்புறம்.
Target, I guess, if we
get a inversion
from here somewhere around this key level. We'll see.
ஓகே, இன்னைக்கு ஆக்சுவலாக நம்ம ஏன் இந்த செல் எடுத்தோம்னா, ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம இங்கே ஒரு லிக்விடிட்டி போட்டிருந்தோம். ஸ்டில் இங்கே வரல, அங்கே வரும். ஆனால் நம்ம ஒரு 1:2 ஆறாரே எடுப்போம். மார்க்கெட் கொஞ்சம் இதாக இல்லை. ஆனால் கிளியராக நமக்கு ஒரு இது கிடச்சி, ஒரு என்ட்ரி அழகாக 1:2 ஆறார் நம்ம கொடுத்துருச்சு.
You also cleared AM lows from yesterday on Dow. So 2 bullish SMTs, one with yes Monday PM lows, and another one with Dow Monday AM low. So I think they will leave some signature for reversal for the next candle, next 15-minute candle, or probably at 10:50 we got that reversal, either now or at 10:50 macro. 10.29. We got a bullish SMT below us, but damn, it's already reversing. Do we have a better gap on 2-minute? Nothing better on 2-minute. And thing on 3-minute, we got something on 3-minute. This implied gap. But still not looking so high probability to me for execution. We got a reversal signature already this week. Looks like wanna do it. Now on minute chart we got some inversion, but not looking like a plus on the minute chart yet. Not the best type of inversions. Pretty choppy. Alright, now it looks better. Now that we dropped lower, we go above it. I do have a trade. Right, this will be a breaker block or a order block with a purge. No remaining opposing liquidity. We also have a SMT.
நல்ல ஒரு ட்ரேட் நமக்கு இன்னைக்கு
Alright, so I think I found my trade,
1:2 RR.
which will be coming from this fair value gap pretty soon, I guess, and we'll be able to execute from here. Secure a partial at the gap. I think the gap will get filled, and that's what I would like to do. That's what I would like to do. 0.37% risk. Alright. I'm very confident in the reversal now. If it does shows up, I'm taking it. He has ended up going much lower now. I thought that week will hold. Alright, that was a pretty nice closure. Now let's see what they do. They left more equal highs and more devil's mark. Another equal high, more of equal highs here. It looks like it's happening. We're getting an inversion, I guess, pretty soon, and that will give me a trade. Let's see. We are inside macro, are we not? 1033. So as I've said, either we're getting it now inside this silver bullet macro or at the last silver bullet macro, 1050. They want to drop more lower? Really? Yeah, that's what they want to do. More lower. But I'm not interested if they just take it lower while there's so much target. Another key level for reversal, to expect reversal, is this, the PM lows from yesterday. AM lows, these are AM lows. So we'll get another SMT with it. But none of these SMTs are working yet. So let's see. When I did the bias, right, if you guys remember, or if you were here, my target for AM was to see price trading at PM lows from
பிஎம்
yesterday.
செஷனுக்கு வந்துட்டு இருக்கு.
Then
கரெக்டாக
why did I not
நேத்தோடைய பிஎம்
expect it
செஷனை மார்க்
anymore?
பண்ணோம்.
Because of the SMTs that printed, right? But it looks like SMTs were not enough. They still wanted to do the purge on all three symmetrical chart. So that's what I understood wrong. That there probably will be a reversal. It seems like they're doing the purge first. Reversal looks promising, but after the purge. So let's see.
வந்துருச்சு
And
வந்துருச்சு.
especially these
சூப்பர்.
devil's mark,
இந்த
right?
லிக்விடிட்டியை
Especially these equal
ஹேண்ட் பண்ண
highs,
வந்துருச்சு.
and then more we left there, and we also had PMI, so we avoided that short because of the PMI. We waited for something better. The something better never really appeared. It was pretty choppy even here.
ஓகே, கிளியர் பண்ணிருச்சு. நேத்தோடைய பிஎம் செஷன், நியூயார்க் பிஎம் செஷன் லிக்விடிட்டி ஹேண்ட் பண்ணிருச்சு. மார்க்கெட் ஸ்வீப் பண்ணிருச்சு.
Alright, likely they want to reverse now after clearing out that AM low. Dow already has done it very nicely, but no signs of reversal. Likely 1050 macro. We got an NOG close to us. This week's NOG. Just to clarify, that's actually the PM low.
ஆக்சுவலாக நம்ம இன்னைக்கு பிளான் பண்ண மாதிரி தான் மார்க்கெட் நடந்திருக்கு. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் லிக்விடிட்டி இது வச்சிருந்தோம் இன்னைக்கு லண்டன் லோ லிக்விடிட்டி. செகண்டு நேற்று பிஎம் செஷனோட லோ லிக்விடிட்டி தான் நம்ம ஆக்சுவலாக ஃபஸ்ட்டே நம்ம அனலைஸ் பண்ணும்போதே சொல்லியிருப்போம். இந்த லைவில் பார்த்தா தெரியும். கரெக்டாக மார்க்கெட் வந்து ஓப்பன் ஆனவுடனே வந்து இந்த லிக்விடிட்டியை கிளியர் பண்ணிட்டு தான் அகைன் போச்சு. அகைன் இந்த ஏரியாலேருந்து ரிவர்ஸ் ஆகி மார்க்கெட் வந்து இங்கே திரும்பி அகைன் அந்த லோ லிக்விடிட்டிக்கு வந்துருச்சு. ஸோ அகைன் கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆயிடுச்சு மார்க்கெட்டுக்கு வந்து டவுன் சைடு போகணும். ஏன்னா இந்த லிக்விடிட்டி வந்து நல்ல ஒரு இதாக இருக்குது. ஏன்னா பார்க்கும்போது எஃப்இஜியை வந்து ரெஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணல, மார்க்கெட் கீழே வந்துடுச்சு. சொல்ல போனால் 4 ஹவரில் பார்த்தா எஃப்இஜி இங்கே ஒரு எஃப்இஜி இருக்குது. ஸோ அதுக்கும் வர சான்ஸ் இருக்குது. ஆனால் நம்ம இன்றைக்கி அனலைஸ் பண்ண மாதிரி ட்ரான் லிக்விடிட்டி எல்லாமே இன்றைக்கி ஹிட் ஆகிருக்கு. இந்த லோ ஃபஸ்ட்டு இன்னைக்கு லண்டன் லோ, நேத்தோட நியூயார்க்கோட பிஎம் செஷன் லோ லிக்விடிட்டி எடுத்துருச்சு. பார்ப்போம் இன்னைக்கு நல்ல ஒரு ஆர்ஆரும் நமக்கு இது லைவ் என்ட்ரி. ஆக்சுவலாக அந்த லைவ் கட் ஆயிடுச்சு நம்ம சொல்ல போனால்.
An exact same scenario on NQ. Look at 30-second chart. So they're doing it on purpose. They're clearing out all the sell stop to do a massive, as much as I understand, to do a massive reversal. So I think our patience will pay us eventually. So they have two macros to do it, 1050 or at the lunch macro. I'm gonna wait for it. Yes, it's second standard deviation from Asia and cleared bid 50-minute liquidity pool. Yes, it did. It also very close to the PM AM lows from yesterday, and we also have a gap here, right, from the 4-hour chart. So a little bit of even a little bit of retracement can give us that 2 hour. Right, they're pulling up from the NOG. Do we have a better gap? All right, we have a better gap on 2-minute chart. Right, so we can expect something like this. But yes, it's so close to tap into the gap. Let's see if it does tap into the gap. It looks like it will, and then probably we reverse after. Yeah, 10 more minutes. 10:50 likely giving us that setup. Let's wait 10 more minutes. We waited this long. And especially look at the 30-second chart. If you look at the 30-second chart, that's too much of equal highs, right? We also have left a accumulation phase here. Multiple accumulation phase. So many accumulation phase we have left. And our highest volume drawn liquidity can be the 15-minute gap. We have talked about it. 15-minute gap also aligning with our today's regular trading hour gap, midnight opening price. So no better drawn liquidity on chart, I guess, for the longs than this. And below the gap, we have all these accumulation phase. So I'm very confident in the long. I'll take it, even if it's a loss. I'll take it. Looks very obvious to me, but they're not stopping, right? And they're doing it on purpose. As I said, they're clearing out all the sell stops before they finally give that reversal. They're coming for the AM lows from yesterday. So what I want you all to journal is that how price did the delivery, right? What caused the delivery? What caused the bearish delivery? We got manipulated by the SMTs, but look, they're coming back down to where? To the discount of the range after two back-to-back days, delivering much deeper into premium, right? So this is what I was expecting yesterday. And this exact scenario, what I want you to take read, will be bullish. This scenario will give us a bullish reversal after we trade in the 50% of the range. That's the profile here. A lot of expansion. We're clearing out a lot of sell stops with a lot of equal highs intact. So that's exactly what repeats most of the time. Imagine that's overnight expansion. Overnight expansion here. And then 9:30. After 9:30, this is what you expect. One of the most common profile that repeats on price. Same exact thing we had yesterday, but yesterday we delivered no reversal, so we wanted to do it today. So what you can also journal, if back to back 2 days we got expansion move, then the second day AM usually offers the reversal, or the third day max. So we're getting even better PDAs to execute a trade from. Like these gaps look so much better compared to what we have at Wolf. Now we have traded inside the 4-hour gap as well. today. What's the point of saying it now if you were not able to see it from up there? So many of you say market maker sell model here at 1036, bro. It already has delivered everything, right? So market will be bearish. You have to know it from there. There's no point of saying it's bearish when it's already down there, right? I wish that they did not deliver it like this,
அந்த ஏரியாவில் வந்து ஆக்சுவலாக
right? If
சென்செட்
they were
போட்டுட்டு
delivering
இன்னைக்கோட
it
லோ
the
லிக்விடிட்டி
way I
ஃபஸ்ட்டே
want to
எடுத்துருச்சு
see it, like
9:30
a
ஓப்பனிங்கில்
purge.
லைட்டாக எடுத்துட்டு
Remember,
ரொம்ப
we were
ஸ்வீப் பண்ணல. நான்
tracking
அந்த
a
லைவில்
short
சொல்லியிருப்பேன்.
from the
அதுக்கப்புறம்
very
மேலே
top,
அகைன் ப்ரைஸ் போச்சு.
and the scenario I wanted to
அதனால
see,
எனக்கு
we
ட்ரஸ்ட் இல்லை அது மேலே
give
போகுமான்றது.
a purge,
இருந்தாலும்
one
பார்த்தோம்.
final purge, and then we go
அகைன்
lower.
போயிட்டு
I do
மேலே
have a
போய்
short. That's
அகைன்
what I was
திரும்பி
saying
வந்து
from the
அந்த
top.
லண்டன்
We did
லோவை
not do a
வந்து
purge, and
க்ளோஸ்
I was
வச்சிருச்சு.
tracking the same thing down
அப்போ எனக்கு
here
கன்ஃபார்ம் ஆயிடுச்சு இது
with
அகைன்
these
கீழே
equal
தான் போக
highs.
போகுது. ஏன்னா
That
நமக்கு
didn't
கீழே
happen
வந்து
either.
ஈக்குவல் லோவாக
Now,
இருந்துச்சு
for me
ப்ரைஸு.
to take a
பிஎம்
setup, it
செஷனோட
will have to
லிக்விடிட்டி
give
ஏரியாவுக்கு.
me a purge
அப்போ நான்
on the
கன்ஃபார்ம்
lower time
பண்ணிட்டேன்
frame. Now, to
மார்க்கெட்
me,
கீழே போகணும்.
these
அப்போ
are not
பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு
enough, but to
எஸ்எம்டியோட ஒரு
price,
எஃப்இஜி
this
ஃபார்ம்
was
ஆச்சு.
enough,
என்னோட
right? This was
அந்த
enough of
சேனலில்
a
என்னோட
purge,
லைவில் பார்த்து
and
தெரியும்.
also we had
ஃபார்ம்
a
ஆனவங்க நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன் அந்த எஃப்இஜி ரேட்டை
bearish
போட்டு அதுக்கு
SMP.
மேலே
So
ஸ்டாப்
these
லாஸ்
were
போட்டேன். இப்போ
enough
1:2 தான்
for
வச்சேன். ஆனால் அது
price to
கீழே
cause
போயிருக்கு.
this
நம்ம
whole
ஃபஸ்ட் லைவ்
reversal
ஸ்டார்ட்
and
பண்ணும்போது
not even
சொல்லியிருப்பேன்
do
இங்கே ரெண்டு
another
லிக்விடிட்டி
purge
நான் மார்க் பண்ணேன்.
inside the ceiling
நேற்றுடைய
range. Now, if
பிஎம்
it was
செஷனோட
doing
லிக்விடிட்டி
a
அந்த
little bit of
இன்னைக்கு லண்டன்
purge, it would
செஷனோட
be swing
லிக்விடிட்டி அது
highs, then
ரெண்டுமே
would have
இன்னைக்கு
delivered
நமக்கு
me
எடுத்துருச்சு.
a short. That's what
அண்ட் ஆல்சோ மார்க்கெட் வந்து
that's what
மேலேருந்து
hold
நமக்கு
me
ஷிஃப்ட்
back
15
from a
நிமிஷத்தில்
short or
பார்க்கும்போது ஒரு
holding it
மார்க்கெட்
back
ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் ஷிஃப்ட்
all
கீழே
along,
கொடுத்துருக்கு.
all along. And it looks like this was the final purge with SMT. It's no pain of discipline because, again, I'm not feeling a single bit of FOMO because I did not see this move happening, right? What I saw all along is this, a reversal. So why would I feel FOMO? The only time when I'm feeling FOMO is when I see the setup and I still don't see execution. It leaves without me. In any other scenario where I don't see the move and the move happens, there's really no FOMO, no point of feeling FOMO because I did not see it. I had an opposite narrative in chart, and I'm okay to be wrong, right? So that's what happened. Now let's see what they do. We have two macros, PM macro incoming as well. PM first launch macro, PM macro, first launch macro 11:20, 11:40. I'll be here until 12:10 to catch this reversal. It will happen. It's just a matter of time. They're doing time distortion, and the time distortion looks very, very obvious because of the targets, right? Those who have been watching me trade for a while, you know, that's exactly what gives me bias. Based on these, I do decide bias every day, and I also called bearish bias based on accumulation phase, the same exact thing. So price generates accumulation phase. Did it came back for it
price வந்து
right
இந்த
away? No, that's exactly what they're doing. All you have to do wait for the correct time.
இதுவே ஒரு ஜோடா ஸ்விங் தான்.
And there are a couple of
இங்கே ஒரு
correct
எஃப்இஜி
times,
இருக்கும் சின்னதா. இதுக்கு
but
மேலே பாடி
the
க்ளோஸ்
thing
வைக்கல,
is we are
விக்கு
not
தான்
that
வந்திருக்கு.
patient, all right?
ஸோ
The
இது
correct
வந்து
times
10 AM
are
நியூஸ்
11:20
வேறு
to
ப்ரைஸ்
11:40
வந்து
macro,
கரெக்டாக போய் ஸ்வீப் பண்ணி
11:50 to 12:10,
க்ளோஸ் வச்சிருச்சு.
and if
அப்போவே
it's not
நமக்கு கன்ஃபார்ம்
reversing by
ஆயிடுச்சு
10, like 110
மார்க்கெட்
to
கீழே தான்
140
போக போகுது.
macro.
அதனால தான் தைரியமாக நம்ம வந்து இந்த செல்
If
என்ட்ரி
it's just
பார்த்தது.
dropping like this, literally no FOMO because again, we did not see this move happening, right?
ஓகே,
It
இன்னைக்கு
was
லைவ்
beyond our
வைண்ட் அப்
expectation.
பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
So
இன்னைக்கு ஒரு என்ட்ரி
why would I feel FOMO? That's how I
முடிஞ்சுச்சு.
think.
ஓகே, நாளைக்கு சந்திப்போம். நாளைக்கு லைவ்ல.
If you feel FOMO, then that's how you should also think.